Hi there, hope you're having a good day. Welcome back to another video. A lot of you might have been familiar with this line that has been dominating the Nike outlets, and this is the LeBron Witness 8. So retail price is set at 110 US dollars. Even with inflation and all that, I still like to consider true budget shoes to be under 100 bucks. This one is already the budget LeBron shoe, just $10 above my cutoff. I guess we can consider it the most expensive Nike budget shoe there is, if that makes sense. Anyways, they didn't just copy and paste a bunch of features from the previous versions. Quite a few changes, and I'll let you know whether or not I think the Witness 8 is worth this price, or if it has good value. Let's get right into it. This time they come in a purple box with the OG LeBron logo, instead of the yellow box on the previous version. I got the Phase Clan colorway once again, black, white, and red, just like the LeBron Next Gen. An Air Max unit is placed in the heel, as you can see from the exposed part in the midsole, and that's been a staple in the LeBron Witness line. The horizontal cutoff segment up front is sort of Kyrie-like. Very soft mesh material on the upper. Most of it is also covered in a thin layer of netting. Nice and breathable still. A small detail is that behind the big Nike swoosh, there's a tiny mini swoosh. So that follows suit with the design of the LeBron 20 Next Gen. On this colorway, the Phase Clan logo is covered on the medial side, also on one of the tongue tags. They come with an extra pair of green laces, which I went with right away. On the heel, it says Kings and Queens. Gotta be politically correct, being a LeBron shoe, of course. One highlight is the nice and foamy collar. It gives you a very comfortable wrap around the ankle, which we'll get into later. They completely change up the outsole and traction pattern. The rubber doesn't feel very sturdy in hand as I run my finger across it, but I have not used it outdoors. In general, you can expect a really soft and flexible upper, which is not so typical of a LeBron shoe. Nike continued to reduce the weight from the Witness 7. This shoe is 395 grams for size 10.5. So they reset the record for the lightest LeBron shoe ever, including his main signature line, the Witness, Soldier, and Ambassador. As to how the LeBron Witness 8 performs, in terms of both cushion and just the way it feels on feet, this is basically an Air Max Impact 4. In a sense, that is a good thing, because the amount of heel compression is much better than average at this price range. With that said, the midsole in general feels pretty soft. Not the smoothest type of transition from front to back, but at least there's no stiffness or discomfort from my experience. Traction is decent. Now, from the sounds of it, this also might have been the loudest and most squeaky one out of all the shoes I've played in this year. But that's just if you care about the squeak. Because performance-wise, I give it a 7.5 or 8 out of 10. You'll most likely get a layer of dust built up pretty quickly, but it is easy to wipe off. The herringbone pattern on the Air Max Impact 4 grips a little bit better if I was to compare these two. With the fit, I went true to size, and for most people, that should be the best option. You can also go up a half size if you prefer to have more room inside. Width-wise, this is a little bit more spacious than the Witness 7. Just keep in mind that the materials are almost too soft, so the upper stability to me is the biggest problem. On lateral movements, this upper does not do a good job to reduce hard impacts. Sometimes my feet will feel a little shaky inside. So in that regard, it kind of reminded me of the KD Tray 510. As in, they're both lightweight, has good traction, really soft mesh. So just be careful of the lateral containment, especially if you do a lot of twists and turns on the court. But once again, the Witness 8 has a very nice and spongy foam around the collar, so that offsets this issue by a bit. Overall, this is a solid shoe to say the least. One of the better budget shoes out there, but I still don't think it's worth the full retail price. Well, what I meant to say is that it's another one of those shoes that will go on sale eventually. So at a discount, I think they'll be a great choice. As far as any head-to-head comparison goes, within Nike, I would take the Giannis Immortality 3 over this. The other ones, to me, it just comes down to how good of a deal you can get. Like this basically gives you the same feeling as the Air Max Impact 4, but with better padding around the ankle. So let me know what you think down in the comments, or which budget shoes worked the best for you recently. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.